Hello, y'all. It is time for a Thursday stream. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm late. Um, I had to. Oh God, it's dark. I had to go somewhere and eat, you know, and then yeah, so I'm here again for another stream. So yeah. Um, yes, look, I'm sorry that I'm late. It's the fact that I had to go somewhere and then I had to eat, and then that. So I'm still alive, and I just got done watching Jeopardy. Because I did record it. So yeah, look who's first. Mm, so it's 89. 89. Yeah, it's 89. That. That. No. Well. That works. That works. That that works. Okay, that works for me. No, not rain. My real fame was a disaster. Oh gosh, what happened? June 24th, 8:53. No, not 9:53. Eight. No, not 63. EXT. X something. I don't know. I don't know. Well, now I gotta fix some that I made a mistake. No trains? What? Oh wow. I kind of feel bad on that one. I feel bad. This supposed to be 20th television, and I made a mistake. 20th television. Even though it's like a month late. It's a month late, but yeah, who cares? Yeah, so this one is a coastal flood warning. Okay, good. Okay, so I can see a coastal flood advisory. You know, see that right, and then from there, shoot, I gotta fix the time. 8:58. Oh, there's the end. Zero closing down. Closing down the Charlotte sub. It will take days to clean up. Oh wow, jeez. So it was yesterday, and that's 265. And hello there, Michael. I'm gonna go back to my first account. I mean, not my first, my second account. I will change my second account soon. Gunter train collision 15 years later. Oh jeez. Let me turn on my headphones. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Railroading in dark territory always has its risks. Without signals to follow, all you can rely on are track warrants. And you better read those carefully, because if you don't, it could cause a catastrophic disaster. And that's exactly what happened in Texas 15 years ago, which came to be known as the Gunter train collision.
What the heck? The Gunter train collision 15 years ago in Texas? Oh my god. You know, I can give credit to y'all um for getting me into these videos. All the train collision videos. I would really like to thank you all so much for that. I will give y'all shout outs in the near future. Um, so yeah, so I would like to give a really, really big credit to y'all for letting me get into these train collision videos back in the days. Yeah, it's good but terrible. Like I mean, yeah, like I like the videos, but the like like a train disasters. It's it it's nah. I don't like that at all, and that's why I would like to watch these videos. That
On May 19th, 2004, two BNSF rock trains were running in opposite directions on the ex-Frisco line just north of Dallas, Texas. The southernmost point on that subdivision was Irving, Texas, where the northbound train left from. Its call sign was BNSF 6351 North, and the power was 4 SD40-2s. 6351 leading, formerly Santa Fe 5036, FURX Lease Unit 8099, a former BN locomotive, and another lease unit from First Union Rail 3052, which was ex-Canadian Pacific, and finally another BNSF SD40-2 7806. As mentioned earlier, this line was in dark territory, or in other words, unsignaled territory. According to 6351 North's track warrant, they had priority over another rock train, a southbound. The call sign for this train was BNSF 6789 South. The power consisted of 3 locomotives. The leader was SD40-2, you guessed it, 6789, and next Santa Fe GP60M 142, and yet another BNSF SD40-2 7138. The point on the line where the trains were scheduled to pass was Dorchester Siding, which was around milepost 657.7. The milepost numbers on this line went higher as you go further south toward Irving. The track warrant for 6789 South specifically read that it did not take effect until the arrival of 6351 North. Then, only after 6351 passed, were they to proceed further south. The track warrant was either misread or ignored by the crew, because they proceeded past the south junction of Dorchester Siding, back onto the single track main, where 6351 was heading in the opposite direction on the same track. At milepost 661.9, both trains came into view, getting closer and closer to one another. And then...
and then crash.
The trains collide head-on near the town of Gunter, 4 miles south of Dorchester Siding. The estimated combined speed was in excess of 60 miles an hour. In the chaos of the wreck, the engineer of 6789 was killed, while the other crew members of both trains suffered injuries. It didn't take very much time for the National Transportation Safety Board to find the smoking gun, which was the track warrant for 6780. Have decided to repair. They impair your ability to operate machinery consciously, whether that... The southbound rolled across the switch. The southbound engineer realizes this and bails out. The trains collide head-on, derailing both of them. 4479's event recorder camera blue screens but still the mic picks up the sound from the.
Yeah, like I'm watching the train collision videos.
And they're on a collision course. This is the story of the Hinton train collision.
32 years later, Jesus.
On the early morning of February 8th, 1986, Via Rail's number 4 train, the combined Supercontinental and Skeena, was traveling from Jasper, Alberta to the city of Edmonton. The train consisted of 2 baggage cars, 2
Wait, I think I said this video
Via Rail
already.
4 on the same track. And then it happens.
Crash.
And he sees a horrifying sight. CM 413 is right in front of Via Rail 4 on the same track. And then it happens.
Crash.
The 2 trains smash head-on into each other with 2 charging rams at a combined speed of nearly 125 miles an hour.
Jeez. Really, 125 miles an hour? Jeez.
Around the same speed Regional 94 was going when it smacked into the 3 conrails at Chase. Car after car bashed into each other, and one hopper is even launched into the air.
Oh, dang. What? Wreck of the Brower, 70 years later. The worst train wreck in New Jersey's history? That's my home state, bro.
Rich, New Jersey, a kind of town where not much really happens, while holding tons of history behind it, such as being the oldest original township in New Jersey, being granted a royal charter on June 1st, 1669, by King Charles II of England. But one evening, the town's name would be etched into history forever, having the deadliest train wreck in the history of New Jersey occur here. This would be known as the Wreck of the Brook. Around 5 p.m. on Tuesday, February 6, 1951,
Dang.
Pennsylvania Railroad Express train number 733, a broker's special, left the exchange place in Jersey City to Bay Head Junction via the New York and Long Branch line. It carried over 1,000 people in 11 Pennsylvania Railroad Class P70 heavyweight Pullman coaches, led by Pennsylvania Railroad K4 steam locomotive number 2445, a 462 Pacific that was an extremely famous class of engines on the Pennsy. Not to mention there were over 425 of them built by the Pennsylvania Railroad's own Juniata shops in Altoona and the Baldwin Locomotive Works. The engineer that day was 52-year-old Joseph Fitzsimmons, an old hand with 33 years experience, who hasn't had an accident in his career so far.
What?
The reason for the large number of passengers
Oh, no.
was because of a worker strike occurring on the Jersey Central Railroad causing commuter operations to grind to a halt.
Oh my gosh.
26 miles away was a temporary trestle that diverted from the original route parallel to Fulton Street due to construction workers working on the New Jersey Turnpike being built below, so workers could supervise
New Jersey
on the original
Turnpike?
tracks. The Pennsylvania Railroad issued a speed restriction in the area, reducing speeds from 60 miles an hour to 25 miles an hour. 6 trains have passed over the brand new trestle previously without incident so far. Engineer Fitzsimmons began to slow his train as he got near the trestle, as he had already known about the speed restriction. However, the rails were still wet and slick due to a previous rain, and the train's weight from being overloaded meant it was pressing the trestle at over 50 miles an hour, twice as fast than it should have been. Fitzsimmons slammed the brakes into emergency stop.
But it was too late.
It was already too late to prevent a catastrophe.
And then crashed. Ah, that sound. I can still hear it. Well,
7 cars of the Pennsylvania train, a commuter train headed for Bayhead Junction in the Asbury Park area, have been derailed. 6 of them are lying on their sides on this embankment just off Fulton Street here in Woodbridge. Personal observation was that the trestle erected just today and used for the first time today on the Fulton Avenue side of the regular Pennsylvania line had collapsed and splintered, sending the cars of this train down into the embankment and some into the street. The cars themselves were buckled and twisted about as though they were bits of wood and not made of heavy steel as they are.
The weight of the train and excessive speed split the rails on the temporary curve, causing the K4 and 8 cars to derail and crash down the embankment.
Jesus.
The K4 skidded onto its side 20 feet from the remains of the bridge, followed by the first 2 coaches tumbling behind. The 3rd and 4th telescoped into one another, and the 5th and 6th dangled from the remains of the bridge.
Oh my goodness.
One coach bent into a U shape from the collision, and another was crushed on its side. The wreck occurred in a heavily populated area, so help was very quick to arrive. The Woodbridge Fire and Police Departments were the first official rescue agencies to arrive at the scene. They found it extremely difficult to climb up the slick, muddy embankment to get to the coaches, and next to impossible to pull the injured from the train and back down through the mud without slipping. Ladders were laid down on the embankment, and rescuers used the rungs like stairs. The Woodbridge Fire Department used their ladder truck for nearly the same purpose, except they were able to extend the ladder over
Jesus,
the
this is
embankment
old.
directly onto the coaches.
This is 70 years.
Ambulances, first aid squads, and medical personnel came from at least 20 neighboring communities and cities. The Perth Amboy General Hospital, the nearest urban hospital, was alerted that there would be a large influx of passengers.
You didn't know.
Perth
Well,
Amboy
yeah, I
went
got
to
to
full
remind you.
disaster mode and received nearly all the people whose injuries were serious
Oh my
enough
goodness.
for immediate and intensive medical care.
Yo, I feel
First
bad
aid
for those
squads
people that was in that
assisted
train,
those
bro.
injured who were able to walk with treatment at the site. The number of injured and dead passengers was so great that a local grocery supplier had its trucks pressed into service as not only additional ambulances, but also as hearses to carry the bodies later on.
Oh my gosh.
Within 30 minutes, an enormous crowd had arrived and surrounded the crash site. Some volunteered to help, but the majority had come out of morbid curiosity to watch the bloody drama unfold as victims in the coaches pled for their lives.
Ugh.
The vast number of onlookers pushing in on each other rapidly became a nightmare within itself. Ambulances experienced great difficulty getting in or out of the site. Rescue workers had to struggle to get through the crowds, and vital rescue equipment was being smashed under the massive feet of curious bystanders. Seeing how the behavior of the crowd was delaying the rescue operation and possibly costing the lives of victims in dire need of help, Governor Alfred Driscoll called in the New Jersey National Guard for crowd control purposes. The guardsmen stood side by side, arms linked, forming a human chain, after which the rescue and recovery efforts could continue as normal. The whole area was lit with acetylene torches, and countless flashlights could be seen bouncing around as rescuers searched for anyone still clinging on to life. When a survivor was found, a call went out for assistance, and the rescuers would work in a group to chop, cut, or pry away any obstructions that might be pinning the victim. Then they would be loaded onto a stretcher and carried down the ladders toward the street. Some victims were able to walk away from the incident, whether they received medical treatment or not, and have been released, or had been uninjured. Many people living near the crash site opened their homes up to the stunned and shocked individuals to aid them. They were offered food, warm blankets, and most importantly for some, the use of telephones to phone families telling them what had happened.
What?
A total of 85 people were killed, including the fireman of 2445, who was crushed when the K4 slammed onto its side from the impact, and around 500 were injured. Most of the deaths occurred in the telescoping third and fourth coaches. Because of the large death toll, a place had to be found to store the bodies until identifications could be made. There was no place large enough that could accommodate the huge number of bodies being pulled from the wreckage, so it was decided that the garage of the Woodbridge Fire Department would serve as a temporary morgue. But the idea of laying bodies on the dirty floor of a garage was not welcome. The problem was solved when a local butcher donated large rolls of waxed brown paper. Each body would be brought into the garage with a sheet of the brown paper unrolled, and the blood-spattered workers gently placed the body onto the paper. Then another sheet of paper was cut and laid over the body. Witnesses described how the feet of the dead were sprawled limp, uncovered by the paper shrouds. Some of the bodies were so badly mutilated that it took hours to identify them, and then only by an article of clothing or personal belongings. As word of the morgue's location spread, terrified family and friends of anyone who was supposed to be on the train that evening lined up outside, praying that their loved ones would not be lying on the floor. Many of them realizing the grim reality
82
if
died?
this was the case. One of the last victims to be freed was a man that had his body partially crushed and trapped under one of the coach's wheels. The rescue and recovery effort continued non-stop until the last body had been removed from the wreckage that night. The National Guardsmen also stayed to keep looters and souvenir hunters from climbing onto the wreck and either getting themselves hurt or stealing valuable clues for investigators. Investigators quickly arrived at the scene from the FBI, Interstate Commerce Commission, and even the Pennsylvania Railroad themselves opened their own investigation. The FBI led the investigation to a possible sabotage, but found this was not another City of San Francisco wreck, finding no evidence of sabotage.
It's a video.
The Pennsy pinned the blame on the engineer who survived the wreck, since the train was traveling at around 50 miles an hour when approaching the trestle, which was way beyond the restriction of 25 miles an hour. After all, the conductor did remind him of the restricted speed, but as the train got closer, it was not slowing down for the bridge. Alarmed, the conductor tried to reach the emergency brake cord, but due to the overcrowded coaches, he couldn't get to it in time. Even more baffling, reports suggest that K4 2445 didn't even have a speedometer in the cab at the time. The engineer stated that he was indeed traveling at 25 miles an hour. However, if that was the case, he wouldn't have been flying off the curb and tumbling down the embankment. Who was correct? Well, as it would turn out, the Pennsylvania Railroad came under heavy fire. According to Interstate Commerce Commission reports, the Pennsy failed to install proper warning devices such as flashing lights and signs to warn of the speed restrictions. Middlesex County Court then went to accuse the railroad of using the engineer as a scapegoat for their negligence and filed charges for 85 counts of manslaughter.
It's a wreck of a train back in the
later
50s.
dropped since the trial would have bankrupted the county. In the end, the ICC labeled the probable cause as excessive speed on a curve of a temporary track. They recommended that the Pennsylvania Railroad install an automatic train control system, and that it first install such a system on the New York Division, where it would automatically enforce a speed restriction of not exceeding 20 miles per hour while proceeding through a block occupied by a proceeding or occupying train. That will enforce a safe speed under temporary conditions similar to those that existed at Woodbridge when the accident occurred. Furthermore, they recommended that the Pennsylvania Railroad provide adequate warning signs to indicate
Yes. Okay.
speed restrictions in such areas unless they are protected by automatic train control. Fitzsimmons continued to work with the Pennsy for 2 more years, but never ran a train again. K4 2445 was amazingly repaired and returned to service, but unfortunately was retired in 1953 and scrapped not long after, like many of her siblings. However, the K4 class is still well represented by 2 survivors. 3750, who is currently on display at the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania in Strasburg, PA, and 1361, who is still undergoing restoration to operational condition in Altoona's Memorial Museum. 1 year after the accident, passengers went to the rear of a train, dropping 85 flowers at the crash site, 1 for each death.
Dang.
70 years have gone by since the incident, but numerous incidents of overspeed on a curve would still occur later, such as the 2015 Amtrak 188 incident in Philadelphia, Cascades derailment in Washington in 2017, and so on. Thankfully, correct procedures have
2017.
been taken ever since, so disasters like this hopefully never occur again.
Wow. Well, that is kind of shocking. And they were also building oh my god! And they were also building the new New Jersey Turnpike. They were actually building the New Jersey Turnpike back in the 50s. I feel shocked. And it was back in 1951 as well. I feel shocked. I just feel shocked. It's just terrible. I feel terrible for those people. Oh, yeah, like, seriously, I feel bad for those people. You know, and well, yeah, like, they were literally building the I hear screaming. That's my that's my dad, y'all. I apologize. That is my dad. Yeah, but anyway, like, they were literally building the new. They were literally building the freaking New Jersey Turnpike back in the 50s. Yeah, but still, like, why would I have to build it in the 1950s?
Because that's when trains were popular and you needed them to get around.
Oh, yeah, that explains it. That explains it. Yeah, like, still, like, yeah, but, like, the New Jersey Turnpike. 1950s.
Hurry up, Joshua. Better hurry up. I gotta go.
God dang.
Weird.
The Turnpike was the first modern day toll in New Jersey and the third in the nation when it opened in 1951. Alright. Put my headphones back on. Ah, great step. Ah.
Oh, it goes up to 30 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly cloudy in the evening, and becoming partly cloudy. Patchy fog after midnight. Chemical flows around 70. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour in the evening. Sunday, patchy fog in the morning. Mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 70s. Monday, sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 70s. Tuesday, sunny. Breezy with highs in the mid-80s.
still here, yo.
Partly sunny with a 40% chance of showers.
Wow.
Highs in the lower 80s.
Why did they do this?
Here is the regional weather forecast for southeast New Jersey tonight.
Why are they doing that?
Monday, south to southwest winds west and north, becoming south. East 3 to 4 feet. Monday night, south winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southwest. East 3 to 4 feet. Tuesday,
Nuts.
southwest wind 5 to 15 knots. East 3 to 4 feet. Wednesday night, south winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southwest. East 3 to 4 feet. The beach forecast. Friday, the sun set moderate. Surf height around 2 feet.
Ow.
Water temperature around 70. Weather partly sunny. Beach temperatures
Change the flying.
in the upper 70s. Beach winds southeast.
What we got for lights?
5 to 10 miles per hour. Time ocean. Saturday.
Princeton? Whoa! Whoa, that was fast. Princeton. Jeez! That train was fast. Jeez, that train was fast. Yikes. This in Princeton? Princeton Junction. Princeton, New Jersey, I think? Huh? It is in New Jersey. Bro, Ron, you're actually doing a bit from my state, bro. Princeton, New Jersey. And it's in Mercer County, too. Come on, dang it. Well,
Around 3 miles per hour in the afternoon. Water temperature 70. The wind will be 50 knots. Chippewa, water temperature 74. The wind will be 50 knots. South Breeze Island, daily temperature was 69.
oh God.
The wind will be 59.
Four. Alright, here we go. 6. 7. 7. 4. 7. Oh God.
Sunday, south wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Sunday night, south wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas around 4 feet. Monday, south wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas around 3 feet. Monday night, south wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Marine forecast. Anchor south and inland waters of Westwood Island. Tonight, east wind 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet or less. Friday, southeast wind 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet or less.
The other one to do that.
Friday night, south wind 10 to 15 knots. 20 knots. Waves 2 feet. Saturday, south wind 10 to 15 knots. 20
No?
knots.
No?
Saturday night, south wind 10 to 15 knots. 20 knots. Waves 2 feet. Sunday, south wind 10 to 15 knots.
Apparently, yes.
What goes in the charge? When you go downstairs as well. I swear you went up to see.
Hit. I think it's bleeding out. Or overlapping. It's fucking overlapping. Okay, it's 28. Good. Forget it. No, I don't want to do the backlight.
South wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Monday night, south wind 4 feet. South wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Tuesday night, south wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Floodwaters. The water may be deeper than you think it is. You will be putting yourself in danger and your vehicle may be damaged. On the most vulnerable roads in the coastal Pacific Islands, long even tidal, some partial water. Water temperature. Weather, partly sunny. High temperature. Through flood waters. The water may be deeper than it is. You will be putting yourself in danger and your vehicle may be damaged. Needs costly repairs.
Kind of fun.
Visit the Advanced Hydrologic Prediction Service at water.weather.gov/. Sense for additional water level and flood impact information for your local forecast. Follow County and Atlantic North Slovenia. Surface 1 to 3 feet. Thunderstorm potential none.
None.
UV index high. Water temperature in the upper 60s. Weather mostly sunny.
Alright guys, still here. I'm sorry for being silent. I'm playing my Switch. Father's Day. First of all, Father's Day just passed. Oh my god. Dang! Oh. Dang. Dang. There we go. Guess not another station's done. Well, screw that. Joshua. Just place my Switch. Before I do that, Rick and Morty, what? Good. Wait, hold on. What did I do here? What the heck did I do here? The heck did I do here? Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Can't do anything about it. I did it. I did it. That. Okay, Mom. Okay. Okay, my radio's off. Somebody died. Pew 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 did. Yeah. Gross. Oh, this match can take forever. I'm on at the 10. Oh, great. Jeez. Okay. Okay, am I still here? Yeah. My mom's around. I gotta reset my game. That worked. That worked. That worked. That worked. I did a perfect clear. Oh, that worked. Oh, that worked. Hold on, guys. I gotta put my iPad in the charger. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, great. It fell. Great. Of course it did. Come on. Stay, you doofus. Alright, look. So, yeah. So, yeah. I did get a perfect clear. Yeah, I did. Watch. Watch.
Why are you playing with Josh? Josh is in a tournament. Josh is in a tournament. Josh is what? In a tournament. A tournament where?
Great.
His home. Like, what kind of tournament? Apex Legends. Which is a game we indeed do play. He plays a lot more and he's been playing longer. So he's a lot better. Let's see, I think I have
Hold on. I gotta turn myself.
150 kills. He probably has around 2,000. Joshua.
Oh, I win.
I'm dealing with this child. Not today. I don't have the mental capacity.
I missed. Bro, excuse me. Hey, look at that, y'all. Look at that. I'm gonna be a perfect clear. I do this. Bro, why? You're dead. Crap! Well, I failed rip. I failed rip. Alright then. That worked. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Well, apparently I have no comment. I'm so stupid. I made a mistake again. Come on. Let me survive, please. Please. It's not gonna let me survive. Not gonna let me. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. You're dead. The one I want to see. Oh crap. I think I screwed myself up on this one. I did. Yes, guys, I did screw up. Well, oh my god, let me check the chat. Okay. Whatever I did, I just died. You're dead. Hey, look, I have more points. Oh, look, I have more points. I had 28,777. And big fail for you.
You cheater! You cheater! What a fraud! You liar!
Fail.
You liar! You cheater! You liar! You cheater! You liar!
Ah, I'm dead. You know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm still here. All right. So how's your Thursday been going?
I just feel good.
I'm gonna get my phone. Let me get my phone. It's getting a little hot right now.
Yeah, they're already
Ah.
down there. What I'm gonna do?
Ugh.
Why am I not moving? I'm gonna try and keep high ground for now. Is anything? Lobo, why are you fighting this? Yeah, I guess we can fight our way through this. Yeah. It's kind of a risk. Not any sort of guns, I will take it.
Light it up like it's dynamite.
I hear them, but I can't. I swear I hear them. Lobo. Oh. We can navigate this place. This one place Lobo, do you have a mic?
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this.
What's that?
Come on, not like this.
What's going on with that? Cracked. There's multiple. I know, I'm trying to fold. I hear them. Yeah, that's not fightable. It's not something to fight. But when I hear them, they're literally right there. Taking this car and dipping. Yeah, I'm taking it. Yeah. It'll give me zone advantage, it'll give me plenty. Yeah, I don't really land here all that much. It's good though. Yeah, I'm not going back. I can't. I could, but I'm not. Dang it. Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, I'll open the crates for you, because there are crates, yeah. Except dip off real quick. Yeah, you gotta dip off quick, because this is literally, I'm right next to the triangle of death. Or the near triangle.
Let's cut my glasses, because they're little.
I have a shield there? Yeah, we got it real quick. I'll try and scout out. We're being dropped on. They're literally right there. They're over there. There's multiple. Yeah, that's 3. Good stuff. Good stuff. They're literally right up there. Now let me flank them. Oh, my aim is garbage. My aim is absolute garbage. Let me do this. Don't try and run from me. He just DC'd. There's people, isn't there? There's more. Where? Yeah, bro, I'm not home. They're Go, 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 go. You can get me later. They're following you. They're looking for you. What? He peeks and he dies. Simple. No, he's healing. He's behind the car.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, they're mounting on you. Good stuff. Alright, good stuff.
Yeah,
good
guys,
stuff.
I'm still here. I'm gonna end the stream at 10:15.
Yeah, good one.
So, like, I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to cut this stream short.
Why do you invite me when I actually? Why do you like? When I'm
Because,
this is my first
I
season. I literally haven't been here for more than 10
I mean,
minutes.
like,
Here you are.
I mean, I'm not taking a break from live streaming. I'm just, I'm gonna cut this stream short.
Touch grass. Now.
Oh no, I don't know if I should end the stream now or like later. Cause I guess
Okay, that's not that much.
because there's
bro,
nothing else for
7
me to
hours a day,
do.
like, touch grass.
And I'm also sorry that for not
Bro,
live
do
streaming
you
this
just
morning.
not have, like,
It's just that my iPad was not on the charger last night, and I had to charge it real quick. So then, yeah.
does your family just not bother you at all in the day?
Yeah, so I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to cut the stream short. Yet again.
You're lucky.
Well, like, I don't have anything else to do right now, but, you know.
Am I being called?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Am I being called?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, but anyway, yeah, like, there's nothing else for me to do. I have my iPad on the charger. So, but before I end the stream here, I just want to apologize for not live streaming this morning. It is due to not having my iPad on the charger and not having like enough time to like stream, and then I honestly forgot to stream this morning. But I'll hopefully that I will not forget tomorrow morning to stream tomorrow morning, because thank God tomorrow is Friday. And also another thing that I also do apologize for cutting the stream short again. It's just because there's nothing else to do, and then, you know, like, I'm not lazy. It's just the fact that I don't have nothing else to do but just sit on my bed and then that. So with that in mind, I'm going to end the stream here, because I want y'all to get some sleep, and then, you know, do stuff for the night. So I'm hoping that I won't forget to stream tomorrow morning. Hopefully I do. But if not, then And then, yeah. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. So, have a great night and enjoy the rest of our nights, and I'll see you on the morning, tomorrow morning, for my Friday morning stream. Night, y'all, and peace.